Hello everyone. Right, welcome to my bed. New bedding. Love elephants. That's not why I'm here. Now, in August 2019, I know I'm bombarding everybody with this, but I figured, sod it, Shyburne's getting out, and I'm really struggling being home constantly all the time. It's doing me no good, and I can't get out, which means I can't build up my stamina. There isn't really far for me to go in the village with my walker because it's too muddy. It's grassy at one end, and then the other way it's literally one way walk, and then it's too steep. So I can't get out. I've been indoors 6 days a week since the 27th of November 2019, apart from a 3-month stay in hospital recently. Right, anyway, I digress. Good God, man. Right, I've not shown anybody this, and I'm only showing it because I'm getting rid of it. I decided I don't want to look at it anymore. Right, so this is my bed, and I've just got a little space next to my bed. There you go. And that's just my little chest of drawers unit there that I painted up a while ago. Needs repainting again. And what happened was, August the 30th, 2019, I was pissing about in bed with my husband, as one does, and just honestly just mucking about. And oh God, why am I getting upset? I haven't got upset about it for ages. Anyway, oh God. Anyway, this is my view when I get into bed. So I sit in bed, and this what I sort of get myself up and down and move myself around in bed with this. It fits under my bed. So when I sit in bed and I'm putting my hand cream on and I'm putting my pyjamas on and things with my lamp on, this is my view. That there is my view, which I could have washed off, but I haven't. That's where I hit when I fell out of bed. And then we think, because I had a cut under my chin, that I hit one of those knobs. And just falling this far from a normal bed, it's not a very high bed, I was paralysed from the neck down. I wasn't instantly paralysed. My arms still worked. But I couldn't lift myself up on the bed. I thought I was just really cold. I thought my legs were just numb because they were cold. So a guy picked me up and put me into bed. It was fine. And then I woke up in the morning for work, and I said to Guy, I said, I think you better call an ambulance. And he was like, what? And I wasn't moving anything. I knew what had happened because I couldn't move anything, but I didn't want to scare him. And I didn't want to move my head, obviously. So I kept myself really still, my head really still, nothing would move. I said, I think you need to call an ambulance. And he said, why? I said, I think I've trapped a nerve or something, but I can't move. I can't move anything. I knew I hadn't trapped a nerve. I knew exactly what had happened. I don't know what it is about us women. We automatically just, I don't know if it's all women, I'm presuming. I shouldn't just say women, but in my experience, we just tend to go into, right, let's not worry anybody. We'll just go into protective mode here. I think it's so we don't worry and panic. I never worried and panicked. I didn't actually break down about everything that had happened until I was in far within my recovery. Anyway, I digress again. So yeah, ambulance crew came. They had to cut my trousers off, which I'd wet, but I didn't know I'd wet because I couldn't feel anything. And they called another crew out. But luckily, the second crew that came out, one of the ladies, Terry Ann, was a friend of Guy's. It was his best friend's daughter. And so she asked if her ambulance crew could take the call over. So he had someone to talk to that he knew that could keep him calm in the ambulance. I'm painting over it today because every time I sit in bed, that's what I see. And I don't think it's doing me any good. And I just got a little bit teary. Well, I didn't get teary. I just got a little bit... I think it's just the shock of how... It still shocks me. How can you get paralysed from that? It's crazy. You know, and then I fought for my recovery. I proved them wrong. You know, I am on my feet, albeit gingerly. I get worn out. I scrape my left foot. You know, I've got infected toenails because I scrape my left foot, and you know, my right foot thinks my bath water's cold. My right leg thinks my bath water's cold. My left leg thinks it's hot. I'm always burning my hands because I can't tell when things are hot. And then I had to go back in because my bowel decided to pack up on me, and now my bladder's packing up on me, and it's like from a fall off a bed during a stupid game of hanky panky. And it's like, I love my husband, but you know, it wasn't worth this. Oh dear. I've just been doing a lot of reflecting lately. I think because it's coming up to the 2nd anniversary of the accident. I think because I recently had that 3-month stay when I then had to have a stoma, a colostomy and a stoma bag. And now my bladder's packed in. I mean, that isn't the official term, but I'm saying it's packed in. I mean, they might better fix it, but I know my body. I know what's going on. I've done my research. I'm not stupid. My bladder's packed in. And it's just like, for Christ's sake, you get over one mountain and one hill. And my friends, my lovely, dear, dear friends that I've made during this journey, my God, what an absolute honour. They have been my absolute, obviously my family and my husband, obviously, but they have been my absolute rock because they get it, they understand it. You just get it. You're like a little club. You don't have to say, you don't have to explain. You've just got to give the look. You've just got to say, not today. And we just get it. I can't tell you the bond you build really quickly with people on the spinal unit. I don't know about anywhere else, but at James Cook University Hospital, Golden Jubilee, spinal unit deserves just so much more funding to make it a much nicer place for patients to be visually. The staff are brilliant. The staff, I mean, you get crap people everywhere you go, I'm not going to lie, but you know, but the majority of the staff are just amazing. And well, my downstairs phone's ringing. I'm never going to get there in time. I can't get there in time when I'm in the living room and I've just got to go next door to the dining room. So there's no point me even trying to answer the phone. It'll only be some crank call anyway. The only people that ring the bloody landline is my mother-in-law. So yeah, I just was doing a video. I'm one of these people that just waffles. I was only going to show you that and explain and then say bye. Yeah, I think I've been doing a lot of reflecting lately, and I say November 27th was when I came out of hospital, 2019, and I carried on working so hard. We bought some second-hand equipment for me to do my physio at home to save me using patient transport and going into Ripon. There was no point because it was going into Ripon like for half an hour, you know, and I was using patient transport, which is costing NHS money, you know, someone else that needed it more than me could use it, do you know what I mean? So we've got the equipment here for me to do my physio. But my last stay in hospital, which was for 3 months, I had no physio. And my God, it has knocked me back. I'm physically worse now than I was when I first came out of hospital the first time. And it's got nothing to do with the stoma. That's healed. I've called her Tina Turner the Turd. And I love Tina Turner. It's not against her. It's just there was a whole thing. It was a you had to be there moment when I named her. It just fitted. So I know it's not the stone. The stone is not making things difficult. I've got used to it, and I like having it because now I'm not pooing myself, which is what I was doing. It was, or not going. I was either not going or I was going all over the place. So I love my bag. I love her. She is my baby. I'm very proud of her. I'm just a bit pissed off about the bladder thing. I hope they can sort it, but I'm not too sure.